say a lot of adjectives to my dad. He was such a dictionarian that I wouldn't have ever have got, if I'd had a problem, I'd have never gone to my dad, because he was the one who said, you will do it, and you did it, or else, you know, and that. My mother was a fun person. She would just play with us, and we'd have all kinds of things with her, and even whenever we were grown, she still was our very best friend, and all that. And I would tell anything to my mother. I was very, very close to her. But our dad, I never felt close to him because he was such a disciplinarian.
Hard-working, honest man.
Very hard-working, yes. And he saw to it, yes, he was very hard-working. Fact about it, when I can even remember saying this, when I was real little, I followed him around all the time, and people would say, why do you follow this old man around? And I said, I want his curly hair and his blue eyes. He had the most beautiful black curly hair and just sky blue eyes. Linda Alston had this mirror color eyes, is what he had. But he was such a good looking man with that black curly hair and blue eyes.
One thing came to mind while she was talking about Mom and having that incubator and everything, but she had a great big old incubator that you put the eggs in, and they kept it at a certain temperature, and of course you had to turn the eggs like a little turkey hen with that and everything so often. But anyway, whenever those turkeys would get up so big, they'd go out across the country grazing and everything. Well, the cows would get into them, so my job was to go and follow those doggone turkeys around so the cows didn't get in them. And that time every snake in the country, they'd round up around that snake and putter and everything. But anyway, I could sit out there sometimes for 6 or 7 hours a day to keep the cows out of those turkeys. And I guess that's a lot of time I can sit here and talk all day about something.
See what they're thinking out there. Do you have some memories of your dad or your mom? Just kind of, you remember about them, about the kind of people they were. That was what their question was.
Oh, my dad and mom, I've got plenty. And my dad was, of course, was out in the country, and the only time he got any money is whenever he took a little something into town and sold it, either chicken or vegetables or something. And he was the kind of man that whenever you needed the money and everything, he'd reach his pocket, only got 50 cents, but here it is, you know. But whenever he'd go into town and come in, he always brought a pound of peppermint stick candy and everything. And we had a gate out about 50 yards against the house. The kids would always meet him at that gate every night in order to get that stick of peppermint candy. And our mother, like she said, she was just one of the kids. She really got in there and worked with us and made life worthwhile. And like I said, the thing I don't remember about her so much is those hot yeast buns with the fresh butter and everything. We made our own butter, of course. We had 15 head of cows in the Austin. I don't think we got in on the milking.
What do you mean I didn't? I was there, old Biggie was mine to do every dime.
The cows never did recognize her whenever she came down to that. But anyway, we got that 15 head of cows. When we got most of our money back down and everything, we take that milk and back in the old days, you'd let it sit a while and the cream would come to the top, and you'd take a spoon or something, and you'd break the cream off, and you could take the cream in and set it, or you could make butter, and we had all kinds of churning butter and whatnot. But later on, I guess they got enough butter churned or something, they got an old separator, and that was, you put your milk in a great big bowl up on top, that bunch of little discs out here, and you crank this thing, and as the milk went to it, well, they had two spouts. One was turned the milk out here, and the other the cream came out over here. And so we could get our cream that way and stuff it. But our butter and cream and chickens and eggs, stuff like that's what kept us going. There was two companies back in those days, one called Watkins and one called Raleigh's, that ran trucks out through the farms and everything, and they had all kinds of spices and stuff. And they come out through there, and we didn't have money by that paid for eggs or chickens or whatever, you know, but, I think we used more eggs and chickens with just dollars back then to get our money, so.